Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another Bedrock Edition live stream here on Twitch. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing very fine indeed. We are going to be doing something different tonight than normal. We're going to be playing in the Redstone testing world, doing some designing and testing and overall Redstoneifying of the 1.18 and 1.19 betas. So I am getting the installation ready for 1.18.10.2.7 right now. That's just downloading. I'm very professional doing this literally as I'm starting the stream. Anyway, welcome in, Kaz. Congrats on being the very first person here, being Archangel even. Welcome in. We got Kumako as well, Minecraft Chapabello, jam on some toast, or peanut butter on some bagels, as he's been known. We got Honey Burger, Praise the Sunday, Saggy, and Aircraft, along with Smoky Stack and Muzak. Welcome in. We got Canada, super cool indeed, Liz and Wiz, along with Muzak, and who else is here? We got Raymond and Beast and Shane, along with Diablo and Spectre, Pixel, and let's see, Cool Games, JPH, welcome in as well. We got Sreenik TM? I don't know how to say your name, but hi, welcome in. We also got Mr. Lickit as well, and Cheese. I like myself some cheese. Cheese is good. We got the Withered and Doom, along with Sharky and Build. Lots of first-time viewers tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Give me just like half a second. I need to rename this one file to this one thing, and then we'll be able to launch Minecraft. Okay. Don't fail me now, Minecraft launcher. It's supposed to make that noise. Oh, it's failing me. Okay, hold on. We gotta launch Minecraft and then unlaunch it. You gotta do all the random things. Anyway, how's you guys' day been today? Have you done anything fun on this lovely Tuesday? Oh, we got Furnace Gods. I need to turn that off because we're not on Truly Bedrock tonight. I hope you has done at least one fun thing with your day today. Okay. The scary noise again. Okay, there we go. Beta 1.18.2.7. Lovely. Here we go again. For real this time. You played some Minecraft? That's always good. You didn't get homework today? Well, that's also kind of fun as well. Homework is kind of the worst, isn't it? I can agree with that. Okay, finally. Let's get into the stream, shall we? 1.18.2.7. I haven't even really looked at the changelog. I know that it removed the ability of frogs to eat goats, and that is a big sad. We're gonna test that immediately. So the first thing that we're doing tonight is working with frogs to get a frog light farm. Why is the thing in the upper left so big? Why is it so tall? It shouldn't be so tall. Can they eat? They still eat goats! They still eat goats! Or maybe because my add-on. By the way, there's a little bit of an add-on that I have from Llama Killer. Let's see, difficulty H. That's all I'm gonna leave you with. You'll see this on the YouTube channel tomorrow. Oh jeez. I think I can delete both those worlds. Is this my UA test world? It is, isn't it? Did I put the add-on on this one? No, okay, good. This is the frog stuff. Ooh, Llama Studios, very professional. Insta-kill Wither, I know, right? Power Frog, it's an add-on, it's not vanilla, don't worry. Anyway, so if you're not aware, there is frogs in the Minecraft beta. And these guys are so adorable, and they give you these 3 different blocks. The frog lights, I forget what they're called, pearlescent, and verdant, and ochre. It's actually pronounced ochre, like O-A-K-E-R, ochre, ochre. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, these guys gotta eat baby magma cubes for that to, like, be a thing. So if we let these guys kind of roam around, we might see one of them eat a guy. Maybe. Yeah, see, there you go. You get a frog light. So that's what we're farming tonight. Of course, this is a pretty easy thing to farm. And I think we're actually going to repurpose a farm that I've already designed last year, like over a year ago. This should be super straightforward. We might be able to get several things designed tonight. Let's see. We need to go this way. Hey, DJ Philly, thank you so much for resubscribing for 5 months. Hopefully you're doing great tonight. We also got Cad Zord with the follow. Yo Dragon with the follow. Shrinik? Still don't know how to say your name. We got Saggy with the follow as well. Withered. AS, AD, SD, Tag, and Nut with the follow as well. Thank you so much. Not ochre like an Aussie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what any of the words mean. Magma spawner farm? Yeah, basically. So spawners are a little bit busted in the current update. However, that isn't too big of a deal to work around, and that's a bug that will be fixed. So if you're not aware, there are mob spawners in magma cube spawners specifically within the bastions. I believe it's the treasure bastions. Bastion. It's a hard word to say. Bastion. Maybe I'm just bad at saying words. So this is a magma cube farm that I designed. This one right here is for looting, killing. So you just kill all the dudes with looting manually. And then this is one that I designed for trident killing. So we're going to basically copy paste this entire design right here. And that is going to be the foundations of our frog farm. I'm thinking we're going to use some cacti. Let's see. Froggy 1. We're going to use some cacti to break down the 3x3 magma cubes into the 2x2s. And then we'll crush the 2x2s into 1x1s. And that should be super simple. Right, can I get a magma cube spawn egg? That would be great. Yay, redstone. Eyes glaze over. Dies of pain. Yes, dies of pain. Okay, let's see if this actually still works. Game mode S. If we walk right here, we should be able to see these guys. They can't hit us. Effect, silent whisper, strength, 999, 20 true. Yeah, so basically we're gonna... You know what? This is probably the wrong one to copy. Probably the wrong one to copy. Because the other one already has magma cube busters in it, basically. It's got the cacti. Where'd my structure block go? Did I get rid of my structure block? Apparently I did. Oops. Hello from Germany. That's cool. Welcome in from Germany. How you doing? Select load, select save. Okay, yeah, let's copy paste this one actually. This is the more official build. I want these cactuses. I want to do minimum building. Minimum effort, maximum frogness, essentially. Is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. I think that's a relatively low ask. It's not Wednesday, but it's almost Wednesday. So we can almost make the joke. What did you miss? We just got started. We are messing with the magma cube farm that I made a while back. And gonna be converting it into a frog farm. Are all spawners still busted in the beta or just magma? Basically all spawners. It's kind of weird. So like the actual mob and the spawner can disappear. But if you relog, sometimes it comes back. It's super strange. Also, what's up with the character spam? I don't understand that. But thank you for the bit. Sheesh. Glad you enjoy all the Bedrock videos, Jack. Then what did I do for the previous 12 minutes? The world may never know. The world may never know. Hello, Elpo. Welcome in. Why are your emotes got outlines on them? That's weird. I've never seen that before. Is that what happens when you have highlighted emotes? They're like purple. Strange. Relog works for like 3% of the time. Yeah. Yeah, see, the mobs inside these spawners disappeared, which is strange. Oh yeah, see, this is exactly what you want to happen. This is great. This works perfectly. A fair bit of mob farm testing just has to do with, like, observing what happens. And then making sure that that observation is consistent. So, let's go back into survival here. We want these guys to jump up and get stuck on those things, but we don't want the babies to die on those. You know, the baby cubes. That still seems to work pretty fine, honestly. It takes a while, doesn't it? If I had silentwo on here, this would be a little bit more efficient because we could observe these guys from the inside, but I don't have him in the beta, and you know what? Version switching is a big problem, isn't it? We get so many magma cubes. This is great. They're taking forever to die, though. Can they even die on cactus? We haven't seen a single one die yet. There we go, finally. Okay, that's all we needed. Professional. Okay, great. So cactuses will still work fine. Low-tech solution is generally a pretty good idea. And now we're going to go ahead and kill all these guys again. We don't want all these dudes. Get out of here. So many cubes. Slapstick, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime as well for another 5 months. Ridiculous. 2 5-month subs. Another day, another Prime sub. Of course, hopefully you're enjoying Whispercraft. I think it's been a good start to the season so far. We're doing our first event on the server next weekend. If your stream is lagging, you might need to turn it down. One by one trident killer. No, we don't want to kill them with trident killers. We want frogs to eat these guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and rip out all of this, basically. Because all of this is actually a trident killer. Boop. So essentially, we had some guys up here. I forget why these hoppers were here. Apparently, we're losing a little bit of magma cubes on those. So we'll leave those there for now. Regardless, we're going to get some sticky pistons. I think this is going to be a super easy task. So we put sticky pistons in the sides like that. That'll push some solid blocks going forwards. And then we do the same thing on this side. And then we just need to wire those up. So that should, in theory, suffocate the dudes. We'll put some hoppers going out of here. Get ourselves a couple carpets on top of these. And then we'll put our frogs in there. It needs to be red carpets. Any kill chamber that has carpets, it's got to be red carpets. That's just, like, necessary. It doesn't work without the red carpets. What's the 2x2 chamber for? That's going to allow the 2x2 cubes to fall down there. So 3x3s will be broken down on these. They'll split into 2x2s. The 2x2s will go down in here. They'll be split by the suffocation, hopefully. And then the 1x1s will be absorbed by frogs. That is the hope at any rate. So let's put in a couple frogs. I am questioning whether or not these guys are going to jump. We might need to replace the floor with honey blocks and then put like a hopper minecart underneath the bottom of it. Frogs are great. Why not all the different color carpets? Well, you see, red just works the best. I don't make the rules in Minecraft. It just happens to be what it is, you know? It do just be what it is. We'll set up this thing to be on a clock as well. We could set that up right now. Why not? Clocks take like 2 seconds. And the main question is, where is the wiring? Of course. Anytime I make a junk pile, I always pick it up immediately. So that one's over there. I had this thing super bulked up before because the dudes were getting out of the trident killer. They were like escaping and glitching through the walls. It's super annoying. I don't know if we'll need that this time because we're not necessarily using like a trident killer. So we shouldn't have as many mobs like moving around and stuff and splitting and doing weird things. Let's get something functional and then we'll go ahead and focus on improving it. Usually a good place to start. Okay, well that's suffocating all the frogs. Or one of them. One of them must have jumped. Apparently. So I've been told. By my frog pals. Are there 4 in there? No, there's only 3. What happened to the fourth one? Yeah, so we might need to put down some honey blocks to prevent them from jumping. So let me get this straight. Foxes jump higher than frogs. Yes. Foxes are also bigger than frogs, though. So it kind of makes sense. Frog in a boat. Frog boat. Why not? Frog boat was great. We got a few more biddies from Sheesh, thank you so much, and a few biddies from Sax as well. Thank you, thank you. We also got Grizzly and Jack with the follows. Welcome in. Okay, is that gonna do fine? I think it might. Let's go ahead and put our magma cube spawner back. These guys don't take fall damage, so we're kind of fine with that. And then if I stand right here, game mode S. What else did these guys get attracted towards? Is it iron golems? I think it is iron golems. Let's try iron golems. That way I don't have to like stand here. It's gonna be hard to get the eyesight lined up properly though. Is that working? Oh, that's not suffocating the cube. Huh, why is that not suffocating the cube? Are they too short? Interesting. Okay, well we can change that up. That's not too big of a deal then. Okay. Dripstone. I was thinking about dripstone. Actually, Zloy suggested that yesterday when I was talking to this about him. But the babies are gonna die in the dripstone all the time. So we kind of shouldn't. Let's go ahead and kill our frogs. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna put our dudes on some slabajabs. And then see how that works out for our cube. There we go. Okay, let's turn this on. Is he suffocating down there? It's hard to tell. It might be hard to suffocate a jello. Well, he's kind of just glitching into the wall right now, which is not exactly what we want. What's taller than a wall? Stone cutters? That should actually be fine to use for this build. Because it's going to be in the nether. You shouldn't have villagers around. The simplest part of this build is usually always the thing that goes wrong, you know? Maybe crushing is just like a bad idea in general. We might need to figure out something entirely different. I just want one medium cube. This is so much to ask for. Just one medium cube. Thank you. That does appear to be working, actually. They can jump out of it, but they are actually suffocating. Okay, great. Let's get rid of the rest of these cubes. My gosh, are they annoying. What's going on? We're making a frog light farm. Making a frog light farm, because that's what we gotta do with our lives. Welcome in, Mando. How are you? They're not splitting. Let's pull this out a little bit. We're going to test this outside the build, which is also a good way of doing things. Test individual components. And then once you know that that works, then you put it into the final build. And now the real task is going to be getting a medium magma cube in there. Right, so we really need to clear out this inventory as well. All of this can go. There we go. That's a bit more bearable. Okay, perfect. First try. So, yeah, that is suffocating the dude. And it is actually splitting them as well. Beautiful. Oh, but it's killing the smalls. Or is it? Because it killed that one. Oh, I think when they're jumping, they're dying. Okay. The smalls are going to be an interesting one to deal with. They have basically no health. They are the weakest little dorks on the planet. We can sort out the big ones easy enough. Okay, that actually did work. Having a regular slab there, and then the baby just jumped right through it. Okay, so we just need to use regular slabs. See, this is why it's good to test outside of the actual build. That way you can, like, get up in there and actually see what's happening. Yeah, they just jump up straight through it. Weird, they don't take any damage from that? Okay, whatever, Bedrock Edition, sure. You do you. Ridiculous. How about honey blocks? Yeah, we might want to try that as well. Now, another idea I'm having is minecarts. We might be able to suffocate them using minecarts if we are clever. And then the frogs will just eat them straight out of the minecarts, right? Maybe. Just go into the minecart. Go into the minecart. Okay, see, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly like that. And then can a frog eat that? Oh, but then it gets into the minecart. Okay. That actually does have some promise. By the end of the stream, we're gonna have like 30,000 cubes all around this world. Can we drown cubes? This is gonna be in the nether only, because it's using the magma cube spawner that's in the nether. Okay, so if these guys are in a minecart, they can also eat the baby cube as well. It's kind of great. So if this guy gets close enough, we should see him get absorbed. Just kind of suctioned. He's gonna get spaghettified. Come on. Come on, there you go. Beautiful. Instantly turned into a block. Freeze the cubes. Yeah, the frog can be in its own minecart. Sure, why not? It's not going to suffocate either, so perfect. Let's figure out the range of these guys, shall we? I feel like that's a fairly important thing. Yeah, we're going to end up with 1,000 cubes around this place. Okay, let's go ahead and... do something like that. That should work reasonably well. We're gonna put some more blocks there to suffocate. What are you doing? Get out of here. There we go, okay. So the frog can't reach that far. But it can reach right there. Okay, beautiful. I like frogs, they're so cute. What's your guys' favorite thing about frogs? Do you have a favorite frog fact? I think they're adorable. I'm glad that they're added to Minecraft. He also can't reach that far either. Apparently. Okay. Frogs eating withers. That's my favorite frog fact as well. You know what? I can actually work with this. Let's go ahead and put our slabs there in the middle. And then we'll get our frog right here. And then our secondary minecart, and then our frog there. You went into the wrong cart. Okay, fine. Cart. And then frog. And then secondary cart. Okay. So persistent. Let's kill these cubes. That dude gets into there, he dies, and then splits, and we should see him do that. He's not really going for it, is he? Yeah, he's not really going for it. Fascinating. Maybe he's targeting one that he can't reach. Sometimes that is an issue. And sometimes frogs just like straight up don't eat for some reason. They're stubborn, you know. They're like, no, I don't want to eat. I want Skittles. I don't want frog or slimes. Let's try it with that. Is it the rail? I thought it might be the rail for a second, but I mean, maybe. We can try doing that. So there's that, and then okay. Well, that was 2 frogs. Let's try that again. Ridiculous. Is this dude doing his job? Not really doing his job. Yeah, not really doing his job. Okay, so this method doesn't really work. We're learning things. Frog cart needs to be sideways. Maybe. I mean, we can test it. Don't take long. If it would move. New frog. Eat magma cubes or die. Oh yeah, actually no, you might be right about that. Yeah, you might be onto something there. Maybe. This is a beta, so after all, you know, things are going to be a little bit inconsistent. But that one did actually eat one. That's the first time we've seen him actually eat one. He needs to be a lot faster, though. New frog who dis? Back to the drawing board. Yeah, I do like the idea of suffocating them. But we need a way of preventing the frog from getting into the minecart. So, how big is a frog? I'm thinking we can probably end up using a... Whoa, dude. Personal space. Personal space. Goodbye. Okay. I think we can get away with using a wall right there, and then that should prevent frogs from being able to get over there. Question is, will he actually go for the bait and, like, you know, attack across there? Because this suffocation method is a really nice no redstone way of doing things. Come on, little froggy, you got this. Come on, Kermit. Come on, Kermit. They're right there. They're right there. You can do it. You can do it. New frog who it is. I'm still laughing about that. We're not even going to talk about how hard it's going to be to get frogs to the nether. No, that's not even a conversation right now. Go fetch. Yep, basically. Removing the gold block after suffocation. That would require redstone. That's not much better than anything else. So we need to get them closer than this. Okay. That gives us a couple options. Does give us a couple options. It's hard to tell if the frog is just being stubborn or... Oh, well, he's gonna eat this dude out here. Or no, he ate that one. Okay. Okay, we might be onto something here. If it's consistent. Dude, what's up with this? Come on. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Did he just eat one? I missed it. I couldn't tell if he did the chin thing or if he did the open mouth thing. Use cactus break down larger ones and use the gap drop down. Yeah. We're killing the 3x3s, no issue. The large ones, we're killing those automatically with cactus. It is the medium ones and the small ones that we're trying to figure out And then the small ones into blocks that we're trying to figure out. You know, that actually looks like it might be working. How many is that? 2? It's better than what we've had so far. Maybe we get away with like a chain or something. I was trying to keep this guy a little bit distance. Keep the frogs away from the dudes and keep the dudes away from the frogs. Got to keep them separate, you know? While not blocking line of sight or anything. And allowing access for their little tongue. That tongue goes like 6 blocks, I swear. Frogs and boats? Yeah, frogs and boats could be good. If they would actually attack is also the thing. Boat. Did he just jump out of there? He just jumped out of there. That can jump a block and a half, apparently. The more you know. Dude, I want you to go on the boat. There you go. Look how cute they are on the boat. It's adorable. Let me guess, they probably gotta be facing the right way, don't they? Frog says he already ate. I wonder if there's gonna be a cooldown on him. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that one kind of worked. Huh. Yeah, I think we need to flip these dudes around. Goodbye, frogs. You were the weakest link. Okay, let's see that again. Let's put both of you guys right here. We're gonna have a double automated frog turret just sitting here, waiting for any cubes brave enough to get out of this thing. You dare get out of here, you're gonna go straight into a frog. I mean, obviously we'll need to put like a little enclosure around this, but that's not too bad. Tick speed shouldn't affect frog eating speed. Usually these guys are like super willing to just like devour everything in their path. Except when they get into a vehicle, apparently. They're not good drivers. Maybe they're just afraid of drunk driving. I don't know. Or they're just really slow. Like, maybe we just need a lot of frogs. Like, usually one frog will just, like, completely eat everything. Yeah, see, like, no issue. Go get him. Go get him. Come on. See, they don't appear to have, like, any real cooldown. Like, this dude just ate, like, 5 dudes. And now he's going back for seconds. You have 100 frogs. Okay, that's way too many frogs. Although, they're really easy to get. We should let the frog free. Yeah, we might need to have free-range frogs. But, like, there's no real cooldown over here, as you can see. Maybe they need to walk around. Free-range frogs definitely seems like the way to go. Okay. Oh, that was a double activation. Good stuff. Rapid fire frog turret. Ribbit. 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 Golem's not taking damage is definitely a bug. Okay, so this minecart method is really solid, but it doesn't appear that there's a great way for the frog to avoid getting into the minecart itself. Maybe we can have a system like this where the frogs are attacking from below. But I think the frog might jump up and then get into the minecart eventually. Free range frogs is going to be a lot easier to handle long term, but yeah, those guys are not attacking upwards. They're not really doing much at all. Come on, dudes. Do your job. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go back to the crushing method. I feel like that's going to be easier. Also, how tall exactly is a small? Can this dude get out of here? Doesn't seem like that dude can get out of there. So that's kind of prime real estate for a frog eating the dude. Like that. And can the frog get in there? I don't think the frog can get in there either. Okay. Great. Well, that's gonna make it easier then. So we can have our pistons pushing right there, and then we could just have like a whole darn frog enclosure on this side. But like a dozen frogs. That's probably too many frogs, but you get the point. I'm curious how many frogs it's going to take to keep up a full magma cube spawner. The frogs are jumping out. You guys have one job, stay in there, jeez. The jumpy little buggers, aren't they? What is this? They're jumping like 5 blocks. Okay, you know what? We're just going to put a roof on it. How about that? Aha. No jumping out of a solid roof. Jeez. Frogs and boats, cubes and carts. That wasn't really working too well for us when we tried it. Okay, finally. Can the frogs get the dude on the far corner? I guess it doesn't matter because eventually it's going to jump over there. Yeah, okay. The simplest solution is often the best. Let's see. That do be appearing to do the working. For the most part. These guys aren't getting eaten like a ton right now. Well, there he goes. Maybe they gotta be like free to jump around and stuff. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have two chambers of frogs. You're right. Redstone line was in the way for this one, so I didn't put one on this side. Let's see. We're just gonna fill up this entire little section down here with some. Be free, my little froggies. Yeah, and then we just have this on a timer. And then they split, and then they get devoured. And then we have like 8 hoppers. Easy. Oh, that one did get in there. Oh! Maybe because there's too many in there. They're pushing each other. That would explain it. Okay. A few less. I used my auto clicker to spawn them, so yeah, it was a bit. There was a few frogs in there. Yeah, that does appear to be working, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and install this on the main farm and see how it works, shall we? So, let's see. Where's it at? So the frogs are going to be sitting somewhere in this area. Let's go ahead and have hoppers underneath the frogs as well. We'll probably want some carpets right there. I guess we need to test this with carpets too. Although it doesn't appear that items are actually making their way down into the frog containment zones. Oh, weird. They're glitching up. Okay, another good reason to test carpets then. See if that prevents it. They might just need a 2x2 because it's only happening on the 1x2 side. So they might just need a 2x2 in order to not glitch up. Seems kind of weird, but I mean, you know, whatever. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so they're still eating. Mild successes? Oops. Yeah, see, they're still getting in there. Why are they doing that? You butts. Why you do this? How you do this? Maybe we gotta put them in honey or something. That's gonna be silly. Weird. Dang jumpy frogs. I swear, things that jump and things that move. Very annoying to work with. And what do frogs do? They jump and move. My at least two favorite things. They jump into glass and glitch through. Yeah, it appears so. Maybe the honey will just prevent them from jumping entirely. Although now it doesn't appear that they're actually, like, eating. I really don't want to put them in boats. It's gonna be annoying. Don't use glass? Yeah, if we don't use glass, then they're gonna suffocate, though. That's the one issue. There's always so many things to work around when you are messing with mobs. It's kind of silly. Oh, look at this. He like sits forwards. Oh, that's adorable. He's driving a little boat. Look at that. Oh, he's so cute. Frogs, am I right? That's all I need to say. 1 billion views. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Wrong jumpy annoyance. This jumpy annoyance. Okay. You just kind of need like a lot of frogs in order for them to like actually do the thing. So maybe we'll put 8 frogs, 2 on each side or something. Because like look how slow they are. They've only eaten 1. So something's up. Something's definitely up with them in boats. Froggers equals poggers. You see, we have to keep the frogs out of this this zone right here. Otherwise, they're going to get crushed eventually. Like, if we could put the frogs in here, I definitely would. It would be great. That was the original idea. But they get suffocated because they jump up sometimes. So you lose frogs over time, which is not great. The other idea was to put these right here. That prevent them jumping up, but then you need a way to kill the medium cubes. Like, that's definitely the best way of doing things. Just let them be free range with immediate access to the targets with nothing blocking their view. Like, that just works great. So maybe instead of trying to combine the kill chamber and the eating chamber, we need to just find a way of splitting the mediums into smalls more reliably. And I might have some ideas for that. See, they definitely appear to have some sort of cooldown, though, or something with them. Because once they eat a couple, then they just don't really eat that much more. It's like they need to run around or jump around or something. So maybe they just need a much larger enclosement. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Send them to the overworld portals. That's not going to be very user-friendly. We want this to be the simplest, most basic farm that we can get it. So... we know how to get the large down to the medium. We... might be able to use activator rails. Because those kick mobs out of them. Let's go back to the suffocation idea real quick. Let's kind of switch gears. We're gonna split up the farm a little bit more than we were originally going for. Is that gonna be fine? We'll have to see what happens there. Basically, I want 2x2s to fall down, get split, and then 1x1s to pop out. We'll see how that works. It's not even going into the cart. Interesting. Can tadpoles swim in a cauldron? I'm not sure. That's an interesting question. Yeah, you might need to pulse the activator rail on and off. Yeah, you're right. So we would power it every... well, no matter what clock you use, it wouldn't line up with when the cube actually gets in there. So you would always kick them out at the wrong times regardless. Like, that kind of worked. See, the thing is, the baby cubes don't get into that. Let's see. Let's put down some carpets. Okay. Yeah, so you just put them back on this side. Oops, wrong one. What a fan. Maybe it'll try and inject onto this side now. We'll see, we'll see. Is he in there? He's in there. Yeah, I do want to avoid using redstone where I can. Sometimes, you know, it's easier said than done, though. I do really like the suffocation one. We just need to find a way of making it work. Also, I'm expanding this stupid thing for 3x3s because they're annoying jumping all over the world. Do the 2x2s fit in a 1x1? Let's figure that out real quick. Hey, go back down there. Okay, so you can't fall down the edges of that. Shame. Because then, if they could do that, I was thinking we suffocate them in the middle, and then we let these small ones fall out the edges, right? So we would have the cart in the middle. We would pulse it every now and again to eject the little dudes. So kind of like this. And then I think if we replace these with walls, they might be able to fall down. And then we let the little ones kind of scoot out the bottom. Can you do that for me? Just fall over there real quick. Okay. So kind of like that. And then we would pulse this every now and again. Kick the dude out. Oh, that's not an activator rail, is it? Whoopsie. But yeah, that idea has a little bit of promise. You would just need to give them a golem or something to attract their attention. Which isn't really that difficult to do, so... let's keep it on this side. Oops. That needs to be there. And then, yeah, we'll just put a golem, like, right here. Boop. There you go. And then we'll just have, like, a little drop chute to our frog kill chamber. A lava blade. These are magma cubes. I don't care about lava blades. Come on, little cubey dude. Come on, little cubey dude. There's no reason for this to be so large, so we can kind of fill on this backside. And then we can kind of fill on the sides as well, actually. Okay. I think this has some promise, actually. We'll just need to pulse it every now and again to get the smalls out of there. Oh! That was great. Yeah. Oh, that actually works. Okay. Yeet! Dude, they go flying. This killing chamber is getting out of hand. It's not actually that bad. It's not actually that bad, okay? It's getting the original concept to work. Like, getting something working is, like, 90% of the battle. Once you got something that works, everything from there on out is easy. Have 3 minecarts for more efficient? Yeah, we might need to, honestly. We might honestly need to. Because of the rates of our spawner dudes. 2 on the edges, 1 in the middle. By the way, if you ever want to get 3 minecarts in an area, you gotta place them on the edges and then in the middle. It's kind of silly. Because if you place any of them right next to each other and they just bounce around, then you can't place one in the middle too easily, normally. Whoopsie. I need to move that lever out of there, though. Okay, something like that. I don't think we need the carpets, even. See, it just keeps on getting simpler. Simpler and easier. Easy peasy. Water go bye-bye in the nether. Yep, no water in the nether. No water in the nether. Thank you, Peep and Dead Pixel, along with Nexus and Hi Nate, Shri Ram, Hild, Dragon's Revenge, and David for the follows. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for the support tonight. Hopefully you're doing great. And also thank you for like 250 viewers, everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing great tonight. As always, if you got any feedback or suggestions for the farms or anything in general, let me know. Put any questions you got in the chat or anything that you want to talk about in general. Let me know. Now, powdered snow is something that we have not actually tried. So, in the name of science, let's go ahead and get ourselves a new kill chamber. I want to see if we can drop 2x2 cubes through a layer of powdered snow, how long it takes to kill them, and if the babies will fall out the bottom. Because you can place this stuff mid-air. It's going to need to be placed lower than that. Brr. And let's see what happens there. Okay, we're going to need a lot more than that. So at worst, 12? That's not too bad. Yeah, there's gonna need a lot more than that. At this rate, you might need a web. Or 2? Oh, wait, no. Okay. The small ones fall out? Well, that might work. We don't want to lose any babies, and that didn't lose any babies. All this time? We could have just maybe done this, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, well, obviously that one's not gonna work. Yeah, if it kills them consistently, then might be a good option. Look at that. Huh. Runs the risk of killing naturally spawned smalls. Ooh. That's something I haven't even thought about yet. You know what that means? That was way too much hot chocolate. It's not even hot chocolate anymore. Ah. Okay. This honestly is working though, like surprisingly well. Science! Lightning. Science! Let's see. Science! There you go. Let's see about the big ones. And the small ones as well, shall we? Like, that dude's almost certainly gonna die, right? Yeah. The mediums are fine, we know that much. What about a large? Wrong command. Science! There you go. Science, lightning, boom! Science! Science is great. Invest in science. It's the best thing we've ever come up with. Did that dude just straight up despawn or disappear? It doesn't even look like he's in there. Come on, big cube. Give me some goodness. Splits into mediums and just kind of hangs from the ceiling. It does actually work pretty well. Maybe 2 layers. 2 layers of this could be fine. You would never get any smalls from your spawner, but I wonder how many smalls you get in general. If you're playing on hard mode, you probably don't get that many. Weird. Snow is evil and also helpful? Question mark? Minecraft farms equals science? Really though, scientific method is just great for like so many different things, regardless of like what you're working on. Especially peer review. That's critical. Why do you think betas exist? This is our peer review process for Minecraft developers. We get a fair few babies, don't we? Like, there's 3 down there, minus these ones that are splitting. Yeah, you actually do get a lot of babies. What difficulty are we on? Not dialogue, difficulty. Who uses dialogue command? I can just look in the settings. We're on hard. Okay. Yeah, you do want to have a system that saves the babies. About 1/3. Yeah, it does appear to be about 1/3. That's what I was thinking too. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Random split chance of any different size, you know? Although I would think with the higher the difficulty, the more large cubes you would get. But yeah, no, that would still make sense if it was more large cubes for higher difficulty. Basically. Add-on people. Add-on people aren't people. Add-on people are wizards. Okay, we need to remove these spawners. We're gonna get 20 bajillion cubes over here. I don't know which layer is the correct layer for the spawner at, so we'll just forget about that. But this right here does actually seem like it would work pretty well. So we would integrate this directly into our area. We need to figure out how to prevent the guys from getting over here, though. How are we doing that over here? We're having slabs. Okay, they just can't fit through slabs? Easy enough. Right, that's easy. Slabs right there, and then this is where they fall down into the frog pit. The frog pit. Honestly, this right here can be frog pit as well. Frog pit. Is that good enough for the golem to see him? Probably not. We probably need to lower this. Yeah, that'll do. Hi. I wish I could zoom in. The FOV changer doesn't work in beta. It's the dumbest thing in the world. I need to figure out how to code that thing myself because, like, it breaks all the time. Right, well, hi. Nobody wanted you anyway, large cube. Get beat up by a golem. I can't tell if they're actually finding their way to the golem normally, or if they're just pathfinding over there. Oh, we're getting two guys stuck in there. I wonder why that's happening. What's up with this? Why you no do the thing? Get out. Your turn's over. It's my turn on the minecart. Mom said so. This dude's just getting swarmed over here. Can frogs eat cubes while they're still in the snow? I don't know. I mean, that require having frogs, That's a good question, actually. Okay, that's too many frogs. We've hit critical density of frogs. Oh god, now they're all jumping! Oh no! This is why you don't spawn things with an auto-clicker. Okay, is that too many frogs? I think we can get rid of a couple more. Oh, they're gonna get everywhere. Oh, okay, hold on. Plug it up, plug it up! Okay. That seems like an appropriate amount of frogs. Okay, jeez. I have too much frog. Frogmageddon! Yeah, jeez. Hey, Diagonal, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? I put a frog in there. Thank you for gifting a sub to Team Corn Dog. I've never actually had a corn dog. You know, we can lower this down a little bit. There's no reason why it needs to be that high. They just get obliterated though. Look at that. I'm glad that the magma cubes don't fight back. That makes this a whole lot harder. Snow webs, that layering. We only need one web right in the middle because this is just going to be for the 2x2s. Technically, we don't even need all of this, but I'm spawning, like, you know, from a spawn egg. You know what? Let's do a thing. Just to make this easier on ourselves for this kind of testing. Spawn eggs they're fine, but if you want, like, actually decent testing for this, we're gonna need to use a structure block. Wrong size, wrong size, wrong size, wrong size, wrong size, wrong size. There we go. Let's get ourselves this little dude. There we go. And then this will spawn in a medium-sized magma cube. Every single time, no issues. And all we gotta do is press a button. No spawn eggs, no nothing. Ta-da! Easy. We don't need to kill the big guys using this, though. We can kill them with cactus. This is already... Oh, is that only one web? Okay, let's try two. Two is gonna kill this dude for sure. Power snow, one block above the floor will kill everything but the smalls. Oh, that makes sense too. Hi, frog. Just unlucky frog. Yeah, I guess if they're not staying in the snow for that long, then that's fine. That makes sense too. We don't really need to drop them. Fair enough. You big smart. Big smart. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our Magma cube again. Spawn these guys directly on top of all that stuff. Powder snow's a smart thing. I like it. Let's see about that. And this shouldn't have any issue with getting backed up either, because we can drop them in and then everything just kind of sits there. And then we put maybe a hopper minecart going underneath the floor or something. Be cheaper than hoppers anyway. Oh, look at that. Power snow is great. I actually like that we're using powdered snow because it's like, you know, a new Caves and Cliffs feature actually. Yeah, that's working good. No issues, no redstone. We can probably get away for redstone this farm. Huh, look at that. Okay, well, we don't need our structure block anymore. Right when I decided to be the big brain. But structure blocks are legitimately very good for copy pasting entities. Would recommend. Would recommend indeed. Okay, that should officially overload that thing. A very good thing to do with your builds is to overload them and see how they react. As you can see, we just have like 1,000 cubes in there. Very jumpy. And then we'll give our frogs some time and then they'll kind of sort that out. So like if this is allowing some guys to clip through the corners, then we know that on the actual build, we need to reinforce the corners quite a bit. Let's just turn that down a little bit, shall we? And then we'll turn up the music. No, Magma can't damage frogs, luckily. Luckily, that makes this so much easier. I hope they don't change that in beta. Are they eating, guys? It's hard to tell. Can't type. This is a counting command, by the way. Radius equal, let's do 5. Tilde, give, silent whisper, diamond. Inventory is full. So there's more than 64 in there right now. It sounds like it's getting less. 64 and 51. It's hard to tell if it's getting less or not, so that's why we're using this command. 1 died. I just need more frogs. Trying to figure out how to use a book and quill with redstone, you gotta put it in lectern. And then, depending on what page you're on, the lectern will give out a larger signal strength through a comparator. Or through redstone dust. Does it work on redstone dust as well? You think each frog will eat 5, there's a 60-second cooldown until they eat again? That would make sense. Oh yeah, they're eating some. Yeah, we're down to 45 now. Okay. I just need more frogs. I'm gonna leave this as is though. That's gonna just kind of sit there for a while. Hi. Goodbye. Let's rip out this whole thing though. So 3x3 can be going somewhere in this area. Don't need these hoppers. Yeah, we should be able to get away with completely redstone-less build. That'll be nice. It'll be a redstone tutorial with No redstone. I gotta have some redstone in here for the tags, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put like just a random piece of redstone dust somewhere. Yeah, it's still redstone tutorial. Frog champ. Oh, come on. Is that gonna fit? No, we gotta push this out a block. It's got some redstone blocks right there for the trapdoors. Those could be levers. Did levers count as a redstone component? Powered rails count? Powered rails count. Because it has redstone dust in the crafting. Totally. Sure. Why not? Yeah, so we'll run a hopper minecart underneath this whole thing. And then use powders now. Easy. Easy. Good suggestions. Thank you all so much for your help. You guys are doing great. I don't like the look of dirt. Right. So do we need those right there? Probably not. Well, actually, we probably do because the glitching of mobs. And then this is going to be the actual AFK spot as well. Technically, we can still use some redstone in this build because reasons. Or, you know, we can just use regular trapdoors. That too. I used iron trapdoors so that people wouldn't flick them and die. But, you know what? Whatever. If you decide that you want to flick the trapdoor and find out what happens, then that's on you. You wish a lake could deliver magma cubes to frogs for food delivery? That would be great. That would be great. I would approve of that. Can you put ladders in glass? You can't. Sadness. There you go. So you stand right here. All the dudes come attack you. And then fall in there. And then that's basically it. It's not even lined up with that. What is this? You guys didn't catch that when I was building this? Come on. You guys are slacking. Wood trapdoors with fire tick is a bad thing. But like, there's no fire in the build. Oh, you hate how the glass is off-centered? Yeah. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. Cuber eats. No. No, take it back. Take it back. There you go. Wither crafters on it. I thought you guys were slacking, but you were just waiting for me to find out what's new. What the new issue is. Beautiful. Okay, okay. We can bring this forwards to there. We can bring this forwards to there. We can bring that forward to there. There you go. That makes the whole build a lot easier. This thing's a weird diamond shape of glass, isn't it? Okay, that should about do it. I don't think they jump higher than that. Yeah, that should be fine. And then all these solid blocks back here don't need to be solid blocks. Yep, easy. Easy peasy. Now that is what I call a frog champ. Right there. That's a frog champ, if anything. Block right there, maybe? Yeah, cool, okay. Nice, easy, symmetrical build. That's 3 blocks from the ceiling. Let's go see what it is on the other design. It probably should be 3 blocks from the ceiling regardless. Yep. Also, magma cubes apparently don't care about light, so that's convenient. I was worried about things spawning on top of the spawner, like blazes or whatever. Piglins, I don't know, whatever. A skeleton. But that's not actually a big deal because they don't care about light, apparently. I didn't even really realize that until right now. Which means that if you want to disable this thing, you gotta completely fill it in with blocks. Really annoying. I make a world eater tutorial? That's kind of beyond me. Beyond science, no. It's definitely within science. It's just, I'm a dumb person. Big dummy. We didn't put any frogs in there. Why isn't my frog light farm working? Did you put frogs in it? No. Well, there you go. Hey, back off, frogs. Thank you. Okay. Let's make this thing actually nice, shall we? We're gonna put actual stairs on it. Look at that. We're getting luxurious up in here. Quartz stairs? Ain't nobody can afford that. Put some stairs right here even. Oh my goodness. Right, so we gotta stand right here. And then everybody comes to town. Are tadpoles in the game yet? Yes, they are. Well, they're in beta. Weathercrafter, thank you so much for the 50 biddies as well. Hopefully you're doing great. We also got Krusty Cowboy Boots with the follow. Striker with the follow. Jackson and Crazy Santa with the follows as well. Welcome in, guys. Okay, how's this working? This is so simple. This was too simple. I make you laugh. That's cool. Glad I can make you a bit more happy. If you make a redstone staircase, then you have redstone in the build. Look at this. Hi. Yeah, this is working great, actually. That is just way simpler than I thought it would be. Yeah, we need to put it in a hopper minecart. It's gonna have redstone. Maybe it'll have redstone. Okay, yeah, so sweet. These guys have cleared out the cubes. In survival, trying to mine barriers. Thank you for your service, Froggos. You guys are great. I don't think it's gonna have any redstone, guys. Don't think it's gonna have any redstone. I really want this to be without redstone now. What tutorials have I done within the last years that have not had redstone? I mean, that are like actually for a farm? I don't know. You guys have to go look through the tutorials playlist. I mean, the villager breeders, I guess. But, you know, a redstone villager breeder seems kind of odd. Don't get those too often. See, those guys are cleaning up the town, aren't they? And let's go ahead and spam in some of these dudes. Oh, we didn't put any frogs in there. There you go. Yeah, you can just drop frogs right on the top, no issues. Hoppers are in the redstone menu. Oh, there you go. Lightning powered witch farm. Technically, yeah, sure. That's also just a villager breeder, though. Nowadays, you do that with a lightning rod, and that would be redstone. This chair is so squeaky. I don't know where it squeaks from. Like, I tried to oil it. I did oil it. But, this is working great, actually, by the way. But, yeah, I don't know where the squeaks come from. Don't blame me. Blame Serta for the bad chair. Decent enough, but, like, falling apart after a couple years? Oof. I bought this. I bought a Serta chair on recommendation from iJevin. I was like on Twitter, like, hey, you guys know of any good gaming chairs? And he was like, dude, get a Serta. I'm like, okay. So I got a Serta. Things falling apart. Chairs are hard to come by. Although, granted, if I had a gaming chair, that thing would be dead by now, so. He definitely knows what he's talking about. They make good chairs, it's just that apparently I am a chair abuser. I never knew. It's a new part of my personality I did not know about. So you want 3 dozen frogs, a dozen of each color? Basically. We can do that. Let's see, 900 blocks? I want to say. I'm a little bit off, but yeah, 900 blocks. I'm getting really good at figuring out what the distance is in this world. Been using that teleport command. It's very convenient. Just teleports you in the direction that you're looking. It's the same command that we use to draw spheres. It's just using these little up arrows. I don't know. I think these have a proper name. Are they carrots? I don't think they're carrots. They might be carrots. I don't know. Anyway, you use those, and then that'll teleport you in the direction that you're facing. And then you just put in a block amount. Let's see. 1 on here. 4 on here. There you go, look at that. 3 frogs. Froggers. That's so cute! This might be the thumbnail right here. Hey, Chewbacca, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, so now if we load that, we get 3 frogs. Beautiful. So we're roughly in this direction. Just a little bit over. It's like 850. Cheaty. No, it's fine. The green one's staring menacingly. Dude, all they do is stare menacingly. Right, so... Are there frogs down here? Ain't no froggy woggies. Okay, so that is 1, 2... Oh, hi, you're right there. No, mister. No, Mr. Kermit. First frog I'm getting a 1.19, I'm naming Kermit. As long as it's green. When is the rebuilding all my tutorial stream? I don't know. When it happens. So that's 2 of each, 3 of each. 4 of each. That's gonna be 5 of each. That's 6. Let's try 6 of each and see what happens. We'll just leave that command block or structure block there. Did these guys actually eat? They're from structure block, so they might not. That's also the easiest way of getting these guys here right now. Do we get magma cream for this? Hey, Butterfly, welcome in. No, 1.19 is not out already. It's in beta, though. Technically. Frogs and all the frog light and stuff, that's in 1.18 betas, but behind the wild update experiment, which is technically 1.19. I think we're getting some when the larger ones break. Structure blocks ain't working. That's annoying. A frog light farm? Yes, indeed. What we're gonna do... is we're gonna open up Amulet. It's got a biome changer on it, by the way. Where is my files? I ain't about to transport frogs 20 bajillion blocks. So we are gonna get them to spawn right where we want them by changing a little bit of biome. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this probably this week as a tutorial. I figure it's probably better to get it out now while people actually care about frogs. Okay. And before I dox myself, is that gonna work? There it goes. Does that show up as orange on your guys' screen? Is it slightly orangish? Like, is it very orange now? And then brighter, and then oranger? Let me know. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there it goes. Yes. Weird. Yeah, so I use Flux, and it, like, turns down the screen brightness and stuff, which is so convenient. For your eyeballs. But it is really weird that OBS and Streamlabs pick up on it sometimes. Because they shouldn't do that. I literally just want you to be one tall. 358. There we go. Okay. So we're going to run an operation. By the way, I just released a tutorial today on how to use Amulet. I would highly recommend that you check it out because it's super cool and great. And I'm definitely not biased in any way. So we're going to get the orange ones just fine. So we only need to set a cold biome. So let's see. Is there an ice or a snow? Oh, I'm not in the biome search tag. Snowy slopes. That'll do it. Run operation. Thank you. Lovely. Select, and then this one's going to be right here. We're going to do another operation. This one's going to be desert, hill, or just desert, you know, whatever. Boop. There you go. So then the middle one will give us orange. The left one over here will give us the or whatever one, the green one. Yeah. No left clicking for a minute, you son of a person. Good timing. I can right click. Great. I wonder what's down below ground. So basically this is spectator mode, you know? Oh dude, we got a lush cave down here. What? And a dripstone cave. This is sweet. This is great. Never been down here before. Check this out. But the graphics suck, not gonna lie, but you know, it's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. You can speed up your flight speed and slow it down and stuff. You might be able to get some cinematic shots if you're really a clever person. You might be able to upgrade the resource pack, get some cinematic shots. But Amulet is super cool. I would highly recommend that you check it out. Today's tutorial, again, on the main YouTube channel. Definitely go watch that. Hey, I can left click again. I do want to check out this, though. What's over here? That's a big lush cave. It's got a lot of broken chunks in the middle of it, but it's big. About all it's got going for it. This is the beta UA test world, so I'm not worried about all these chunks missing. We got a lot of these on the build world as well. Anyway, let's get out of here. Is that some bedrock that I saw? It is. That's a lot of bedrock. Huh. Okay, so these chunks just never got updated. Okay. Is that 64 layers? Oh, it's 64 layers bedrock. Oh, that's right. That's why you don't play in the experimental betas, because they break your world. Anyway. Yes, we changed the biomes for 2 seconds. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Please be patient. This may take 10 years. How come Amulet can do spectator and Bedrock can't? I know, right? So rude. Why is my world flat? What are you talking about? Really flat. Look at this. Like, flat for like 60 blocks, man. Have a good night, Defarius. So thank you so much for stopping by tonight's live stream. I hope that you had a good one. Did that not work? Huh. I mean, it worked elsewhere in the world. Man, I just want to get some decent frogs. I don't know why the structure block frogs aren't working. Wardrobe change. Oh, I do need to do a wardrobe change. Thank you so much. This frog farm's taking longer. Oh, they changed the menu. Frog farm's taking longer than I expected. What's up with all this? Ew. Nasty. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Did they break anything else with the menus? Oh no, I clicked on the marketplace. No! Why am I Steve? I don't want to be Steve. I chose my skin. Where is it? This one. Yeah, this is the one. There we go. 8-bit Pico, my favorite. Frog mob head drops. Oh, that's gonna be great. Thank you, Corn Dog, for the wardrobe change, and we also gotta thank Larry for the left click ban. How dare ya? Yes, I'm really not sure why these frogs aren't doing their job. I mean, these frogs are, because they're normal good frogs. They're good little froggy boys. But, the other structure block frogs, they don't do nothing. Bad frogs. I never thought I'd have to say it, but they're bad frogs. They're breaking my heart. You know what? I really don't want to stand there, so we're going to cheat. Just gonna cheat my way to victory. In a tone of voice that sounds awfully like a country song. Iron Golem. There you go. Get into the minecart. Thank you. Is that gonna work? Might need to lower them down. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of working. I think they see them when they're jumping. This farm takes way longer than expected. It took way longer. It always takes way longer to design stuff than expected. Honestly, the fact that we're live streaming this, of course, is going to make it go a little bit slower. This is playerless now, by the way. But the fact that we've only been here for an hour and 35 minutes, and we've already gotten all this done, and the first 10 minutes of the stream was just getting stuff set up. So that's like an hour 25, and then we got another 20 minutes of just messing around, and then we did like 5 minutes in Amulet. This thing's actually coming along really well. What do frogs do? Insert Futurama frog gif. That's all you need to know. Hi, random. Oh my god, that's so many cubes. I think we need more frogs. That's too many cubes. How many were down there before? Because that seems like a lot now. Okay, that might be too many frogs now. This is the part of the stream where we need to figure out like how many frogs we need. What is happening here? Hi, Casper. Hidden country singer? Apparently. I'm like Miss Piggy's cousin. Does Miss Piggy just terrorize and hijack everything that Kermit does? Because if so, then yes. What does the frog say? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Light blocks. Yeah, they actually do drop some frog lights. So there's like 3 different varieties of frog. And depending on which one of these dudes eats a baby magma cube, they'll drop a different one of these dudes. They're basically like candy. They're really cool looking. I am curious, actually. Let's get those guys back in here. I'm sorry I killed you. Now please eat a cube. Just one cube. Just show me that you work. They don't work. These guys just don't work. I don't know what their deal is. Apparently they're from a structure block, so they just can't do the thing. Y'all knocked down the golem. Rude. He had one job in life, and that was to not ruin my day. What light levels those blocks? I don't know. I would assume full 15. Bright, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 it looks like. I always forget if you're supposed to count like from here as 1 or as here from 0. Also like on top of it and stuff. But yeah, basically bright. I'm curious if that's the same as the sea lantern. The sea lantern's 15, so let's mark this as right here, essentially. Yeah, same as the sea lantern. Beautiful. That dude's getting shot by something. This dude's just getting beat up all over the place. Oh yeah, we're in beta now, so we can actually repair these guys. There you go. Okay. Come on, Mr. Spawner. Does this have any cubes down here? It does not. That's a lot of lights, though. Fair enough. Let's get a clock going. And as soon as this starts spawning the next batch, we'll click start on that. I want to see how many we get in, like, I don't know, however long we choose to go. Dude, get out of here. For something like this, the rates should be fairly consistent. So we could probably AFK for like 10 minutes and get a decent hourly average. Froglight equals retexture sea lantern. Essentially. Although I think the sea lantern has a different property when it comes to redstone. Yeah, sea lanterns allow redstone wire to go up and down. Or, well, you know, one of the two. Oh, it doesn't apparently. It doesn't visually cut it, but it physically cuts it. Huh. I guess that's probably a bug then. Because this stuff visually cuts the wire, as you can see here, so it doesn't go up or down. But this stuff makes it look like it's actually going through when it doesn't. Huh. Strange. Weird. Yeah, so it's not just a direct copy-paste, otherwise it would have the same bug, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, for real. Goats definitely should be able to be eaten by frogs. I'm gonna die on this hill. I know it's a weird hill to die on, but at least I'll be dead. Jeez. Do you know the target block rewire visual glitch? I mean, it should redirect redstone. That's kind of the entire point of it. It should do that. And then there's also another block where if you have a solid block right here, it's still pointing into that block. So it'll turn off this. Same for pistons. They probably copied the code for redirection from pistons because it works the same. This has been around for ages. So if you have a line of pistons, on the very last one, you can just run it into a solid block to save a little bit of redstone. I use that in a few builds. Doesn't look like it connects, but it actually does. Are these guys jumping down there? Looks like he's a bit high. Drop him down to a slab or something. Oh, these guys. That's a large. Okay, never mind. Is that better? That seems like it's better. Okay, good. Slimes and magma cubes of frog stacks. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that they could be eaten by slimes. It's kind of weird if you don't know that part. Frog, meat slime. Yeah, and then they drop slime balls. Completely pointless. Probably just a way for them to... I don't know. I don't know why. It just is. Do not question, for there is no answer. Oi, don't be pushing my golem around. Jeez, dudes. You had one job in life, and you guys are really doing a bad job at doing that. Ridiculous. Can a dispenser be used to automatically repair the golem? That's a good question. Let's try it. While we're here, you know, may as well. I doubt it, but you never know. Never know. Nope. No can. No can. Give me the iron. Where's it at? There it is. Sorry, dude. Chat demanded it. Blame chat. When this guy goes all Iron Giant on you, it's gonna be your fault. I think the slimes are doing a good job. They're supposed to be annoying. That they are. Yeah, it's kind of a massacre down here. They are doing their job for sure. This is such an easy farm. It's great. From original concept to this, honestly, pretty solid. Let's see. So that was 3 large cubes that dropped down there. I wonder how many we're gonna get for that. For science. Yeah, frogs eating slimes in swamps is supposed to be the clue that they eat magma cubes. But like, for real, nobody that's not aware of it is going to figure it out on their own, unless they're going into creative. Unless you're actively going into creative or watching YouTube or playing in the betas or reading the change logs, you're never going to figure out that they eat magma cubes. Because you're never going to be taking a frog to the nether and be like, oh, what's this do? Yeah. Just ain't gonna happen. It's kind of weird. Maybe they add a splash text for it or something. You do get a fair few of these lights, actually. It's pretty decent. I don't know how many frogs we got in here. Let's figure out. Execute. E type equals frog. Radius equals 10. Give solid whisper a diamond. 58 frog. Okay, that's a few frogs. That's a couple frogs. That do be a couple frogs. Let's take that down to like 20. You know, there's actually a command for that as well. This is one I don't think I've really shown before. So that's 35. So we're going to run a kill command. Kill E type equals frog. C equals 15. Type equals frog. Maybe we put a radius on that. Radius equals 10. Kill's got 3 L's. There he goes. Yeah, now we're down to 20. Very convenient. Yeah, you can get more frogs. Currently, they breed with seagrass. Can't spell frog, apparently. Seagrass, and they lay the tadpoles, or the frog eggs, rather. These things hatch really quickly, and they explode all over the place. You get like 20 bajillion little tadpoles. So cute. So if we go ahead and do this, many frogs, and then we get some of these things, and then we get so many tadpoles. Yeah, so that'll hatch within like a minute. Thank you. My name is Dez for the biddies. How you doing tonight? Many bits. And thank you for the follow as well. We also got Nerve and Monster Boy along with HS11MC, Glint, Crazy, and a couple others with the follows too. Welcome into the community, everyone. Also, thank you for like nearly 300 viewers this whole stream. You guys are crazy. Yeah, see, look at that. They literally explode. And they bounce around and die. You're hoping it eats the cow. That would be great. I am going to have a video on the channel tomorrow about what if frogs could eat anything in Minecraft. It'll be great. Gonna be great. I actually turned it into a short. I had to cut out most of the video to turn it into a short, so I'm gonna upload a longer version of it to the second channel. Okay, this is actually already expanded to 5. I was thinking I might need to expand it to 5 because the cubes are pretty large, but that's already done. Sweet. Currently, there is no way to collect the frogs. So if you click on the tadpole, that'll give you a bucket of tadpole, and it's like really dirty water. I mean, look at that. Like compared to a regular bucket of water, that's like, ew, nasty. Bunch of poop in there. But you can't pick up frogs in a bucket. We really need to be able to get a frog a bucket, or a bucket of frog, or frog in a bucket. Like, why can't we get a frog in a bucket? It needs to happen. We got all these other things in a bucket. Oxalotl in a bucket. We need to have frog in a bucket. I've been told that Lady Agnes is the person to talk to about frogs and buckets, because apparently they are the lead person for frogs at the moment. So, yeah, you know what to do. Go ask them kindly. Make some fan art of frogs in a bucket. We need to make it happen. You put leads on them? That's a good question. Aha, you can. Come here, froggy. They just get dragged behind you. That's terrible. Oh my god, look at that. they do like the Superman like arms out. This is great. This is terrible, but great. If we made the lead invisible, it would look like they're actually flying through the air. This is terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, currently there's no way to collect the eggs either. I don't know of any way to collect the eggs anyway. Is somebody gonna clip that clip of the frogs? We need it. Okay, let's get a lot of dudes in here. I need to stand here for a couple of minutes. That way we can see if 20 frogs is enough, you know? Gotta stay within 16 blocks of this little dude right here. We do get a fair few of the baby ones, don't we? Clip, nice. It's not terrible, it's beautiful, it's both. It can be both. Bad Gamer and Farrakyu, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in. Can't make an ice farm. I have one on the channel, but it's just a little bit outdated, but it does still work. Hello, Dexter. That's very nice of you. Flying frogs. It's great. It's great, but it's also terrible. Ridiculous. Powdered snow. It's great, actually. Legitimately works beautifully. Good suggestions. I still like this solution pretty well, too, though. This was working out pretty well. Okay, so we've been here for 1 minute. If we drop down to here, is that spawner still active? I hope so. 25 in 1 minute. And it's still going strong. So if we wanted to do a very crude rate test, 25 per minute, that's 1500 per hour. So the thing about using spawners is that basically it's always going to be about the same rates, no matter what your design is, assuming that you're using the spawner in the best way that you can. So you're giving it ample spawn spaces, you're not blocking the top of the spawner, and you're dropping the cubes out of range of the spawner. That's another thing that I really need to make sure of, is that these guys are falling out of the range of the spawner. I always forget what the vertical range of the spawners is. Do you guys know what the detection range is? Because I know it detects mobs within like a certain box around it, but I forget how far down that goes. We're dropping them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're dropping them 10 blocks, but they jump like, you know, they jump like 6. So I might need to raise up the spawner. That way we get just slightly better rates. That way the caps never full, basically. But other than that, like 1500 isn't too terrible. Now we've been going for 2.5 minutes. There's a lot of guys in there that need to be eaten. I don't know if 20 frogs is enough. 4, 6. Groova made a video on it like so many years ago. It still works. Still accurate. No, another portals wouldn't really make it faster. Now the portal's on a spawner farm? Come on. The other way of doing a frog-light farm is to basically make a magma cube farm in the nether, similar to how you would do a slime farm in the overworld, and build that in a basalt delta. That would be a pretty large-scale thing, and you need to do a fair amount of spawn proofing, maybe find yourself a good lava lake, and you could do that. But then you would probably still have the same setup with the snow and the frogs. I think that'd still work fine. See you later, Minecraft. A 9-block radius, possibly. Okay, this has been going for 3 minutes 40 now. Okay, they're catching up. We got a stack and 40 in there. 30 frogs. Yeah, 30 frogs would probably work fine. I do want to see how 20 are handling. We're going to run it for another minute and then block this off and see what happens. Can you build it in the nether now? I mean, you can build this farm right now if you want to. It doesn't use any 1.19 blocks, but you're not going to have frogs until 1.19. 1.19 should be releasing around June, July time. Sometime mid-2022. Yeah, building... Oh my god, basalt deltas are the worst. Although you'd be building over a lava lake, so you'd have some control. You want to have to spawn proof if you're on Sim 4. We actually just went over all the frog mechanics, Appy. I did do a couple bug rocks on them. So check out the last couple videos on the channel for frogs. There's 2 videos about frogs. You'll see them. They're obvious. Okay, now it's been going for 5 minutes. These guys all spawn within the 5 minutes, so we're gonna let them get in there. Go on now. Go on. Go on. Okay, everyone else does not count. Two stacks and 35? That's not too bad. There's probably going to be slight variations. Like, if you have 10 of each frog color, you're probably going to get slightly different amounts of frog light counts. Just because, you know, the randomness and who gets what when. Are they all dead in there? They're all dead in there. Okay, so within 5 minutes, we got ourselves 2 stacks and 55. So let's do a quick little calculation here. That's 128 plus the 55. Big maths. 183 every 5 minutes. Times that by 12 for a rough count per hour. That's 2100, 2200 basically. 2196. That's why longer rate tests are better. So yeah, 2200 frog lights per hour. That's not too shabby. A double chest is 3456. So, you know, if you fill up 2/3 of a chest every hour, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And 20 frogs does appear to be keeping up just fine. So you could probably do like, I don't know, maybe 21 frogs, and then you have 7 of each type. 7 of each type should be pretty easy to get. That shouldn't take you more than like a little while. Assuming that they give us frogs and buckets, this is going to be a super easy farm to build. Hello, Death Pie. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Sweet. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Boop, and sign. Roughly 2,196/hour. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Yeah, so it really shouldn't be hard to get like a lot of frogs. Although taking on the bastion and clearing out the bastion and getting this farm prepped and ready to go, that's going to take a little bit of effort. That's definitely going to take a little bit of effort. But otherwise, this is a completely redstone-less, super cheap, extremely easy to build, and playerless farm. I mean, you need a player there to like turn on the spawner, but you can do other things. You don't need to stand right here. Sweet. And you also get a little bit of magma cream as well. How much is that? 37? Where's my calculator at? Calculator. Windows, what are you doing? Give me my calculator. 37 times 12. 444 cream per hour. I mean, that's definitely enough for any fire potions that you need. I'm so good at redstone that, like, this farm doesn't even have any redstone, yo. That's a new meta right there. Redstone-less farms, like... Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you could just drag the frogs along. It wouldn't take too much effort. Because you can put them on a lead. Is this thing still blocked off? Yes, it is. I should probably unblock it. Right, let's see. Once you put a frog in there, you're probably not gonna get it out. Just saying. You're probably not gonna get it out. Very small chance of getting your frogs back out of here. Or surviving in here at all. Map cubes are terrible. I hate them all. No wonder they're in the nether. That's where they belong. Okay then, looking solid indeed. Do tadpoles... Oh yeah, you wanted to see about tadpoles. Can we get a tadpole spawn egg? Cauldron. Bet you don't know how to spell cauldron off the top of your head. I'll bet you a cookie. No rewinding the stream. Go into the cauldron. No, they're not going to go in the cauldron. If they fit in there, they they might. Maybe. It would be really cute to have a tadpole in a cauldron. Yeah, you do not want to fall in here in survival. Oh my. That's why you don't want to let this thing get backed up either. Hello, B3. Welcome in to the stream. Are they gonna, is it gonna fit in there? See, if you get too many mobs in one area, they just separate to the corners because of collisions. Ah, they all die. Dang it, I'm trying not to kill tadpoles here. They're so cute. I don't think they can go into cauldrons, though. Yep, okay. Well, I tried. There you go. I'll donate 3 tadpoles to the pile of tadpoles right here. Nom. Cauldron. Nah, you spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be an E on the end. Come on, aren't you British? Cauldron. A bucket of tadpoles. Yeah, that exists. You can't grow them up in the nether, but like... Yeah. That's probably the... Maybe if you're like really, really quick, you could take a bucket of tadpole, place it in the nether, the water would go away, and then you could like feed it, stuff, seagrass. I'm curious about that now. Where's the nearest nether portal? Over here, approximately 600 blocks. A bit far. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. If you're spamming the auto clicker, you might be able to get something. This is a drown farm. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. You might be able to do it actually. Okay. If you're really spamming the auto clicker, you might just be able to barely do it. This is actually an easy way of getting the white frogs. Okay. What do they do in love mode in the nether? Has anyone tested this? They're not gonna do anything, are you? Jeez. Can you boat frogs? You can, yes. Why is my skin 8-bit? I'm 8-bit Pigo. It's so cute, isn't it? I love it. My face is 4-bit. Anyway, let's try and get a couple tadpoles in here because those guys have been placed down for a little while, so they might have just been like naturally grown up a little bit. So a fresh, brand new tadpole. You can actually spam it hard enough to get it grown up all the way. Can you just spam click without an auto clicker? You can. Okay. Okay, that's legit. That's legit. It's always gonna be white because it's a hot biome, but there you go. You can at least get a lot of easy frogs to your frog farm, frog light farm without much hassle. Getting the other varieties of frog is going to be the hassle. Now, what color do these guys drop? Is it pearlescent? It's pearlescent, isn't it? Eat a thing. Eat the dude. There it goes. Yeah, it's pearlescent. Okay. That's not too bad. I have a feeling they're gonna give us bucket of frog though. Like they better give us bucket of frog. We need bucket of frog. What color are they in the end? They should be green because that's a. I think the end is cold. Pretty sure it's cold. Yeah, there you go. Green. Called it. I'm a big smarty pants. Is that a pig that just died? It is. Why is there a pig that just died? Yeah, so that's basically all there is to it. Neat. I'm gonna leave a bunch of frogs in here, and the next time I come in here, I'm gonna be very confused about why there's a bunch of frogs. Like, if you came into the end dimension and you saw this, you'd just be like, what? back away slowly. I think I'll just jump in the void to get back to the overworld. Oh, and then they start jumping everywhere? Yeah, no, it's bad. I love it. Anyway, ridiculous. Yeah, that should be a super easy thing to build, actually, I think. Negative 271. Right. We need to go up. And that's the problem with looking down when using that kind of teleport command. So yeah, thank you all so much for helping get this frog farm designed. It does work pretty well, honestly. If you get a backlog, then you might have a bit of bouncy noises, but otherwise, it's working super well. I need to do like a long-term AFK test of it to see if 20 frogs is actually enough, like, over time. But I feel like this is a pretty promising little thing, so I'll have a tutorial out for this either this week or next week. And again, if you haven't, then check out the main channel. Posted a new tutorial today for Amulet and how to copy paste things across worlds. I'll be uploading some things regarding frogs again tomorrow as well, and that command definitely did not work. Neither did that one. Cool. Well, you guys can see all the links on screen right now. We're gonna end by raiding someone as we always do, so stick around for just a moment. And otherwise, I hope that you guys have had a great night tonight. Thank you again so very much for hanging out with me. And I'm gonna try and do these technical, you know, tutorial streams, Redstone design streams, maybe once a week, because this is the year of tutorials, so I want to get some more things rolling, you know? And it's just fun to do things with you guys in a more chill manner. We don't have anyone that's really streaming Minecraft at the moment. Clipso the Alien is streaming some Minecraft. You guys want to raid Clipso? That's about the only option right now. It's either that or we got what are they called? Otters. Ridiculous. I don't know. Otters are pretty cool. Otters are aliens. Ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna go hang out with Clipso. You guys know the deal. Put some hashtag silence or some raid pigos in their chat. Tell them where you came from. And if you enjoy their channel, then drop a follow so that you see more of their stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys over there and in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And then there was Soylence.